Someone has been on your mind constantly, and here's what you might not realize: they can't stop thinking about you either. In fact, they're caught in a mental loop right now, replaying every moment you shared together, wondering if they've lost you forever. You've probably felt this shift in the energy between you, this strange pull, maybe even felt them thinking about you at random moments throughout your day. Their name pops into your head out of nowhere. You catch yourself wondering what they're doing, if they miss you the way you miss them. Hello, beautiful souls. This is Crystal from Spiritual Infusion Guidance. Well, today's reading is going to reveal exactly what's going on in their mind and heart right now. And I have to tell you, what's coming through is incredibly specific about someone who walked away, someone who shut down, someone who disappeared, but who is now realizing they made the biggest mistake of their life. So if this resonates with your situation, I want you to stay with me through this entire reading, because the messages coming through are powerful, and they're about a reconnection that's building momentum as we speak. So let me show you what the universe is revealing today. The first three cards that came through are the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. And when I laid these cards out, I immediately felt the intensity of what this person is going through right now. The Eight of Swords is showing me something very specific about your person's mental state. They are trapped, not physically, but mentally and emotionally. They're in a prison of their own making, and here's what I need you to understand. When you were together, they were already in this prison. They were believing all of these negative things about themselves, all of this gobbledygook, as I like to call it, all of these lies that other people told them throughout their lifetime. Maybe they were told they weren't good enough, they weren't lovable, they weren't worthy of real happiness. Maybe past relationships damaged them, maybe family members planted seeds of doubt, maybe they experienced rejection that cut so deep they never fully healed from it. And when you came into their life with your light, with your authentic love, with your open heart, it terrified them, because a part of them didn't believe they deserved you. A part of them was waiting for the other shoe to drop. A part of them was so conditioned to expect loss and pain that they couldn't trust in something real and beautiful when it was right in front of them. But here's what's different now, and this is where the Six of Swords comes in. Your person is actively working to release themselves from that mental prison. They're going through a powerful transition. The Six of Swords is a card of movement, of letting go, of leaving behind what no longer serves them. And for some of you, this has been happening during the time you've been apart. During this period of no contact or distance, they haven't just been sitting around doing nothing. They've been fighting internal battles you can't even see. They're releasing old traumas. They're working through unhealed wounds. They're confronting the things that made them run away from you in the first place. And this isn't easy work. The Seven of Wands confirms this. They're literally fighting for their own healing right now. They're knocking down those old beliefs one by one, those doubts and illusions that kept them trapped. For some of you, they might have gone to therapy. For others, they're doing deep spiritual work, shadow work, really examining why they sabotage good things. Some of you might resonate with them having gone through a dark night of the soul where they had to face everything they've been running from. And I want you to know something important right now. None of this is about you. This wasn't about you not being enough. This wasn't about the connection not being real. This wasn't about them not loving you or caring about you. In fact, it's the complete opposite. They ran because they loved you so much. It scared them. They ran because the connection was so real, they didn't know how to handle it. They ran because their wounds and their fears became louder than their heart. You may have felt confused during this time. You may have felt hurt, abandoned, rejected, wondering what you did wrong. You may have replayed conversations in your mind, analyzing every word, trying to figure out where things fell apart. And I need you to hear this. You didn't do anything wrong. This person's reaction to love had nothing to do with your worthiness and everything to do with their own internal landscape. But here's what's happening now, and this is where the reading gets really interesting. Your person is in a different kind of mental prison now. The Eight of Swords is still present in this reading, but it's showing me that they've graduated from being trapped in their old wounds to being trapped in thoughts of you. They are obsessing about you. They think about you constantly. When they wake up, throughout their day, when they're trying to fall asleep at night, you are a constant presence in their mind. They're wondering what you're doing right now. They're wondering if you've moved on. They're wondering if you're talking to someone else. They're wondering if you're thinking about them too, if you miss them, if there's any chance you take them back if they reached out. They're wondering what your response would be if they showed up and fought for this connection, because that's exactly what they want to do. The Nine of Swords that came through is showing me those sleepless nights. Your person is tossing and turning, running through scenarios in their mind. What if I text them and they don't respond? What if I call and they don't answer? What if I pour my heart out and they've already moved on? What if I show up and they shut the door in my face? They're creating worst case scenarios in their mind that are keeping them paralyzed. But they're also creating best case scenarios. They imagine reaching out and you being open to hearing from them. They imagine having a conversation where they can finally explain everything, where they can apologize, where they can show you they've changed. They imagine holding you again, kissing you again, building something real with you this time without their fears getting in the way. This person is in that mental space of overthinking everything because they feel like they only have one chance to make this right. They feel like they messed up so badly that they need to get their approach perfect. They're being so careful and selective about what they're going to say and how they're going to say it because they don't want to lose you again. And this is where Judgment comes in, and this is such a powerful card for where you two are right now. Judgment is about awakening, about a spiritual calling, about rising up to a higher level of consciousness. Your person is going through a major wake-up call. They're realizing that life is short, that time is precious, that they can't keep living in this state of separation from you. Judgment is also about wanting to start over, wanting a second chance, wanting redemption. Your person wants to reach out to you because they want the opportunity to begin again with you, but this time it's going to be different. This time they're not going to bring their old patterns and fears and toxic behaviors into the connection. This time they're not going to back down or run away when things get real. This time they're going to stand in this love with you and do whatever is necessary to build something that's going to endure. Your person is judging themselves harshly for how they acted, for how they treated you, for words they said that they wish they could take back. They remember specific moments where they know they hurt you and it's eating at them. They want you to know that they regret it. They want you to know that those moments don't represent who they really are or how they really feel about you. The Two of Wands came through next, and this is one of my favorite cards for reconnection. The Two of Wands is about bridging distance, about taking action to bring two people closer together. In this deck, the image shows hands bringing the sun and moon closer, and that's exactly what your person wants to do. They want to bridge this gap between you. They want to end this period of no contact or separation and start building toward union. For most of you watching this reading, you are in a no contact situation with this person right now. They disappeared, they shut down, they ghosted, they went silent, and you've been left wondering what happened. You've been left in this painful space of not knowing, but the Two of Wands is telling me that movement is coming. Your person is going to take action, they're going to reach out. The Six of Swords is also a card of technology and communication, text messages, phone calls, emails, social media, messages. This person is going to use whatever method they can to reach you. And when they do reach out, it's going to be with intention. It's not going to be some casual, hey, what's up message. It's going to be them actually trying to have a real conversation, trying to open the door to reconciliation. The Two of Wands is also about the turnaround, the pivot, making a 180-degree shift from where things are right now. So if you're in separation, contact is coming. If you're in no contact, communication is coming. If there's been distance and silence, that's about to change. And then the Two of Cups came out right next to the Two of Wands. And when I see these two cards together, it's like the universe is shouting at me. The Two of Cups is the soul union card, the hearts coming together card, the partnership and love card. Your person wants this partnership with you. They want to get back together. They want a committed, real, authentic relationship with you where they don't hold back. This time they're going to open their heart completely. They're going to share everything with you, their fears, their wounds, their dreams, their truth. They're going to be vulnerable in a way they weren't before because they see now that holding back is what created this second mental prison they're in. The overthinking, the obsessing, the wondering, it's all because they're not in connection with you. Your person is so attracted to you. The Sun card and Beyond the Ordinary card are showing me that they see you as extraordinary, as this bright light in their life, as someone who brought warmth and joy and hope into their world. You tried to help this person just by being who you are, by loving them, by caring for them, by being generous and supportive and patient. And they see that now They see how much you gave, how much you loved, how much you cared. The sun is about stepping out of darkness and into the light. Your person has been in the murky, dark place of the Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords, the mental prisons, the overthinking, the fear. But they're ready to step back into the light now. They're ready to embrace this beautiful love energy between you. They're ready to come home to you. And they know deep in their heart and soul that you would be open to receiving communication from them. They know that if they reached out, you would respond. They know that there's still love there, still a chance, still hope for this connection. And that knowing is what's going to give them the courage to finally reach out. The Time Machine card came through, and this is showing me that your person spends a lot of time reliving your experiences together. They think about the love you shared, the passion, the chemistry, the adventures, the intimate moments, the laughter, the deep conversations. They're constantly going back in their mind to those memories, but they're realizing that living in the past isn't enough. They're realizing they need to create new memories with you. They're realizing that time is moving forward and they need to move with it toward you. This person misses you. The Thinking of You card confirms they're feeling nostalgic, they're grieving the loss of what you had, they're fixated on you, and they're actively manifesting a reunion. They want to experience this relationship with you fully this time, without fear holding them back. Now I'm getting some very specific messages coming through that I need to share with you because these confirmations are going to let you know this reading is absolutely meant for you. First, I'm hearing time frames. For some of you, this reconnection energy is building over the next 6 days. For others, I'm seeing movement in the next 3 weeks. The number 3 came through strongly, so this could be the 3rd of any month or March specifically. I'm also seeing the number 45, which could be ages, either your current ages or the age one of you was when you met. This could also be April 5th or May 4th. And I'm also seeing the number 9, so the 9th of any month or September. I'm also picking up on some initials. Does the letter J resonate for anyone? What about M or R? Some of you have someone with the letter S in their name, or possibly D. These letters are significant in this connection, either in your name, their name, or maybe where you met, or a place that's meaningful to you both. For zodiac signs, I'm strongly picking up on water signs being present in this connection: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But I'm also feeling Aries energy, that fighting spirit that wants to come back and battle for this love. Some of you may have strong Leo placements, and that's connecting to the Sun card. This person sees you as their sun, their light, their source of warmth and happiness. I'm also seeing that for some of you, this person has been doing physical work alongside their emotional and spiritual work. They might be taking better care of their health, working out, changing their appearance in some way because they want to show up as their best self when they reconnect with you. They want you to see the changes they've made, not just internally, but externally too. The Intimacy card came through, and this is telling me that when you two reconnect, the physical chemistry is going to be even more intense than before. There's a magnetic pull between you that can't be denied. Your souls are already in union in the 5D space, and now it's time to bring that union into the physical 3D reality. Your bodies want to be together just as much as your souls do. The message cards that came out are incredibly revealing about what your person wants to tell you. The first one says, "All I am thinking about right now is how attracted to you I am." And this is the complete truth. They're attracted to you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. They find you stunning. They think about your face, your smile, your laugh, your voice. They think about how you made them feel when you were together. They're turned on by your mind, by your spirit, by your energy. You are incredibly attractive to them in every possible way. The next message card says, "I feel empty without you." There's a void in their life that only you can fill. They try to go through their days acting like everything is fine, but deep down they feel incomplete without you. There's a hollowness inside them. They might be going through the motions, going to work, spending time with friends, trying to distract themselves, but nothing fills that space where you used to be. You truly complete them, and they feel that loss every single day. And then this last message card, "I am secretly obsessed with you." And I don't think it's a secret at all, honestly. The 9 of Swords showed me this. They can't stop thinking about you. They're looking at old pictures of you. They're reading old messages. They're checking your social media if they have access to it. They're asking mutual friends about you if you have them. You consume their thoughts, and they're realizing that all this obsessing and overthinking needs to turn into action. They need to reach out. They need to talk to you. They need to stop wondering and start doing. So here's what I want you to take away from this reading today. Your person is coming back, the energy is building, they're working through their internal blocks, they're fighting their fears, and they're preparing to reach out to you. This is not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and that when is approaching quickly. I want you to trust in this divine timing. I want you to trust that everything that needed to happen during this time apart has been happening for a reason. Both of you needed this time then to heal and grow, and you to recognize your own worth and not chase someone who ran from your love. You've been honoring yourself by not begging them to come back, by not chasing, by allowing them the space to realize what they lost, and they are realizing it every single day. They're realizing more and more that they made a mistake. They're realizing that they'll never find another connection like this. They're realizing that you are extraordinary and that they need to fight for this love before it's too late. Financial blessings are also coming to some of you watching this reading. I'm seeing unexpected money, a job opportunity, or something you've been working toward finally coming through for you. The universe is supporting you during this time. You're being protected. You're being guided. Trust that everything is working out for your highest good. For those of you who have been feeling anxious or worried about this connection, I want you to take a deep breath and release that anxiety to the universe. Your person is coming. The love is real. The connection is real. What you felt wasn't one-sided, and it hasn't disappeared. It's been there all along, just waiting for the right time to fully bloom. That's all I have for you today, beautiful souls. I hope this reading brought you the clarity, confirmation, and peace you needed. If this message resonated with your situation, please subscribe to Spiritual Infusion Guidance so you don't miss future readings. Your support means the world to me and helps me continue bringing these messages to all of you. Sending you so much love and light. This is Crystal, and I'll see you in the next reading. Blessings.